Greetings and welcome everyone to episode 28 of our Let's Play series, and in today's episode we're going to be making that iron bucket so that we don't burn up clay buckets anymore, which is going to help us out quite a bit, I think, in what's next to come for us. So I had to put the Astral Sorcery on a back burner because to get to Astral Sorcery we got quite a few steps that I didn't realize that we actually needed to get through. And so I put this gold here in our porcelain melter, and I'm going to make us some gold here. Hopefully we don't run out of lava, which we're not yet, thankfully. We still have 550 buckets. And what we need to do is we need to make some tables, or not the tables, but we need to make the table for this. And I think I may have put some of those over here to cook up some of those porcelain bricks somewhere. Gotta find them. If not, I need to cook up some more. We got a 4 here, and we got 4 here. I'm not sure that's how many we need, but let's double check here. We need to make our casting table, right? That's going to be one of our next steps that we're going to get into. And so we're going to put it right here, so you can tell I took the other one out of place here. And what we need to do is we're probably going to need to figure out, I think it takes 2 ingots of gold here. And I think we'll just cook up some more. I think we'll just go that route. So we'll grab 2 more of these, and it'll give us a cast, right? So, or enough for a cast, because I think it takes 2 ingots worth to make a cast. And so I will actually use my clay bucket to cast this here. And we'll drop it down in there, and we'll wait for this stuff to melt. And it should be enough to get us what we need to get to this bucket. And then from there, we'll just continue to work on advancements so that we can work our way towards that Astral Sorcery. So let's see if this is enough. I'm not sure if it is. Gold should take twice as much. Holy smokes. It takes 1,000 millibuckets to fill this thing up. That is crazy. So let's grab some more. I'm not sure how many we actually need in this. So let's just throw some extra in there. Gold melts pretty quick. We'll come back and check on it once we get quite a bit here. So let's see. I think it's going to be a full 9. That's going to be quite a bit. So, let's look at our advancements real quick while we take care of that. And I would like to get to the Between Lands at some point, and that's going to be a whole section in and of itself. I may even branch it off as its own series of episodes, because it's going to be unique in and of itself, due to the fact that you really can't take a lot of items from this world into the Between Lands. They supposedly rot and get damaged and whatnot. And so this is the tutorial. They've added something to the tutorial. What is this? Dude, where's my biome? You need to seek out a Darklands biome to continue your journey. Use the nature compass to locate the nearest biome. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize that. So they added something to that one. I wonder if they added any to this one. I don't see any, because we got most of those done. Now we are clearly on H2 right now. But we have many things to get into here. And to get here is going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to it, and I have many of the pieces needed for it, but I want to get a few more things done to help us get there. So let's see, let's go check on this gold real quick. It should be melted, quite a bit of it should be melted now. We should have, there we go, there's several ingots, 400 some. It's not enough, but it'll keep us going here. So we'll keep filling this up. We're at 720, so we'll let that continue to melt down a few more, and then we should have enough. Oh heck, it's almost done already. So this is working out. So we got this porcelain brick that we're going to figure out what to do with. So 3 ingots, we're over 400 now. Let's drop that in there, and it'll give us... Oh no, it didn't. It just filled the bucket. How the heck did I do that?
Black magic.
I can't use the bucket as a cast, I guess. Weird. So let's see here. There's got to be a way using it as the casting table. See, it's supposed to make the cast here. So we need to find the bucket cast, I guess. Let's see what we can do here. So let's see. To make the bucket, we're going to need to take iron with a bucket cast. To make a bucket, oh, we have to use a stone bucket. A stone bucket. Now I got to figure out how to get this molten clay out of here, but I need to make a stone bucket. So let's see, how do we make the stone bucket? Okay, so it's just going to be 3 stone. Let's try this again here, I guess. If at first you don't succeed, try again, right? Let's see. There we go. Let's grab this like so. Now we have a stone bucket. Will not work as a bucket, good for a cast though. Interesting. Now this should eat up 2. Yep, exactly 2, which is good. So now we have a cast for our bucket. And now we need to get some of this gold out of here. We should have enough. We're going to try to fill it up with just enough for 2 more blocks here. Once this finishes up. So we're at 8 ingots. We need to add 1 more. That'll give us a full 9. And that'll work out. Oh no, it's already above 1 bucket. And then some. So it's got a touch of gold in there, I guess. So we're going to take this iron that we got here. And we're going to use it. We're going to get rid of this here, like so. Then we're going to need our hammer. We're going to hammer out this iron here to give us some ingots. There we go. Got what we need. So to make the bucket, it's going to require 3 ingots. So let's go put our hammer back, and we're good to go. Because we can easily give this 3. Like so. Wait for it to cook it up. And this is how we will not run out of lava. So, with that, we need to make another tank so we can store more liquid. Especially this hot liquid. So let's go over here and see how much porcelain we have left. And we notice we already have 7. So we need... Or we already have 1, we need 7 more. So, pretty easy. Pretty simple fix. Just throw it in there. Let it cook up. We'll go check on our little bucket cast here. Perfect. And our iron is heating up nicely. We should have just enough. Ooh, it is empty. So whatever's left over here, that's it. Whoa, we're cutting it short here. We just had enough. So let's see here. It is making our iron bucket. It's gonna be hot. Hot off the press, I tell ya. So let's grab our bucket here. There we go. We're good to go now that it's done. Let's go grab our porcelain, which should be done. Have our bricks ready to go. So give us the 8 we need for our tank. So let's make them real quick. I think it's just around the block like that. Or does it require a piece of glass? Let's look that up real quick. Let's see. A tank. Looks like we have several tanks to choose from. But we're just going to go with the porcelain tank to get us started here. Retains liquid when broken. We could also do this one. But I really like the porcelain tank, so we'll continue to use that one. So it requires a clay barrel in the middle. And so to make the clay barrel, we pretty much need to fire up an unfired clay barrel. Okay, so that's 5 of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think is what it said. Let's double check here. So like so, and there we go. Now let's put this beauty inside there and let it cook up. Once it is done, we'll be able to make our porcelain tank here without any issues. Looks like nightfall's coming. We'll probably take a rest here shortly. As soon as up, there we go. It is done. Let's craft our item with what we've got here. And there we go. We got our porcelain tank, and we're going to go get some lava. Let's put up our stuff, and let's take a short rest. So we're going to drop the gold in there, and the iron down here. Or no. We put the blocks there. We put ingots here. There we go. So, I'm going to take a rest, and I'll be right back. So here we are, we're back now. Got it all taken care of and got it all ironed out. Let's go to where we had some lava. I know there are several instances of lava. There's that one over here in the... Oh, wait a minute. Let's take our horse. We always like to take our horse. Take the lead off. Trying to do more... Whoops. With my horse here. Without using the lead first. And let's go, because I lost my other horse. I felt bad. I've looked and looked and looked, and I cannot find that silly thing. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Oh, shoot, a bear. We gotta take care of that. So let's get off here. We got a bear to take care of here. And this is that big brown bear. It's that one that attacked me the second I got to age 1. It's a huge monster. Does a lot of damage. There we go, we got it. And we got a claw out of it. Very nice. Some bear meat and a claw. Can't really complain. Let's go grab our horse wherever he ran off to. We need to switch our boots back out. There we go. So now we're fast again. Okay, on our horse and away we go. So we're going to hit that lava pit that's over here. And we're going to scoop up as much lava as we can carry for our setup. See, we got the nice lava pit here. Let's grab our porcelain tank. And let's start to fill it up. So nice, it will retain the liquids after being broken here. Which is pretty doggone good. I know it makes me pretty happy. Oh wow, it only holds 4, so we're already good. So let's break it and get out of here. There we go. Should have retained its liquid, it says. Let's go grab our horse here. There we go. And now let's head back. Horse is nice. I like utilizing my animals to their fullest potential. Okay, so let's tie him back up so we don't wander away like the other one did, unfortunately. There we go. Okay, so we have our porcelain tank here. We're actually just going to swap them real quick, since this one is empty and this one is full. Now we have plenty of lava for that. So we'll set this one down. Gotta pick a place for it here. Not really sure where I should put it. Let's just set it up here. We'll drop in our 1 bucket of liquid. Now, it's nice, our bucket here is pretty doggone good. It'll hold what we need. Now I need to somehow get the contents of this bucket out of here and into here. Somehow. I think we can put it in here and then pipe it into there, but I'm not entirely sure how we should do that. I think it'll take a channel. What did we ever do with that channel we made? We're gonna do a little bit of experimenting here. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. We got 3 of them. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun trying to figure this out today. Why not, right? So we're gonna grab the barrel here. And we're gonna place this on here. Place the barrel on it. Whoops, I need a way up there. We may need to put down a block. Like so, to give us a step up here. Okay, so we put our liquid in there. Now let's see if we can pump our liquid into the next section here. Well, we should be able to. Oops, gotta stay up there. Whoops, that's not right. Okay, so that's definitely not right. Okay, so I want the liquid to come out there like that, and into here. Does this have to come in over the top? I'm not entirely sure. This is definitely something that set sides to flow outward. There we go, yeah, that side's to flow outward. Or maybe I can push it right into the basin here. That's something we could try. Let's give that a try real quick. Whoops. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I just broke the barrel and it doesn't retain liquid. So that gold is gone. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that gold. I guess I'll give it one more piece here. And whatever's left over, we'll just cast it out. Oh well. Guess you do what you gotta do. We got our cast here. And we'll save that. We need a place to put that. I'm not entirely sure where. Or if we'll need it again in the future, per se. So we'll wait for this gold to come up and then we'll just make this ingot. Or make this block, I should say. Okay, so it's gonna leave... There is a touch of gold in there, I think, but I'm not sure. It's really weird. So I'm gonna break it so that it's even. Okay, and then we'll put it back here. Okay, so now it says 16 free, so it's correct now. We did get our block of gold, which is good. And now we have the ability to make quite a bit of gold, and we have the ability to make quite a bit of iron. So let's cook up some of that iron while we're thinking about it here. What am I doing? There we go. We'll just cook up 3 sets of iron here. That'll be 21 blocks. That'll help us out quite a bit. So let's put these porcelain channels back, since we messed that all up. I'll have to figure that out off camera and maybe show it to you guys at some point. Okay, so with that, what's that? Oh, the stone lights. Okay. So with that, what I want to get into next that we need to look into is, I guess we need to cast a nugget. So we need to make a stone nugget and then cast it. So let's do that real quick. So let's figure out how to make a stone nugget by looking up nugget. And there is one that says stone. Oh, and I just have to smash a piece of stone here on the, what do I call it? A stone anvil. Yep. Let's grab our little hammer. Take it here. That's all that's left. Poor guy. Let's work on making our cast here. So with that, we're going to need... Oh, and we're using it for iron right now. What am I thinking? Forgot we were going to need to cast this stuff. So there's 3 in there now. 3 more. Okay, so that'll be as many as I want it to hold for now. I always keep forgetting this. I'm working on projects. Oh well. No big deal. Let's put up our claw and our meat while this works out here. We need to put up that mallet. So claw goes in there. Meat goes in there. Mallet goes up here. There we go. So we're gonna do this for the achievement, but I think we can just set an ingot in there and do an ingot casting at some point. So for what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one and then another, I think. We'll do an ingot and we'll do a whatchamacallit. Now we could also make tools using Tinker's construct, but I'm really liking this IOT or whatever it's called, the black quartz thing. It works out really, really well. And until I see a real need to advance to the next one, I probably won't just yet, even though I could. Okay, so we already got the block here. Let's take it out. And then once the gold gets in there, we'll cast it. Because 2 different types of liquids can't be in there at the same time, even though there kind of was last time. But that's okay. So let's make this, and we'll grab a tin ingot. And we'll use tin for our cast here. Yay, we got the advancement. We'll check that out in just a second here. So let's see. We got the cast a nugget. To obtain a nugget cast, you will need to cast a stone nugget with a block stone on the stone anvil. Oh man, it already knew. It already knew. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got the tank done. And we need to look into the market. Use the farming from Blockhead's market in order to order seeds and saplings. Okay, so let's see. We'll look up the market here in a minute. So let's see here. All these new and interesting things we were able to come across. Let's see. Market. So it requires Pan's flute and some logs, I guess. It doesn't say specifically what type of logs, and then some planks. Okay, so I think I made 2 Pan's flutes, actually, surprisingly. I have one here, and then I think I have another one here somewhere. Because I didn't really want to give up both of them. So I gotta find out where I put those others here. Oh wait, I hung it up, I think. Pan's flute. Let's see, it's not shimmering. Ah, but yes, it is a Pan's flute. Okay. So we still have at least one. That's what we wanted. So now we're going to need some wood here. So we need enough to go like so. And then we need a couple planks. Okay, we have everything we need. We can make the market. Bam, there we go. So we made the market. Now, where can we put this? Can I just put this right here? Would it let me? Let's see. Thank goodness I didn't blow up my building. Holy smokes. That was crazy. I didn't like that very much. Okay, so what we do here is we're able to get any seeds we need, which we've gotten quite a few seeds already. So I'm not really worried. So let's see. We get tiger wood saplings. Let's see what else we got access to. We can get shagoth flesh. It costs 24 monolith stone though. That's insane. Yeah, I want monolith stone. I don't want that. Okay, so other. Shagoth flesh, bone meal. So there's straight up saplings in here. I get willow, redwood. I get hop seed. That's interesting. Ascended glitch, natura. And there's maple, of course, silver bell. Okay, so I made it. Not that I need to necessarily use it. Okay, so that's at least a plus here. But it's expensive. 1 gold ingot for each of these. Some of these 2 gold ingots. Wow. Good thing we worked to build up our garden and our tree supply here. Oh man. So let's see here. Let's cast this ingot real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. We'll lose the piece of tin, but it'll all be worth it in the end so that we don't have extras sitting in here anymore that we have to deal with. Very nice. So now we have 2 more casts to go with. And we can continue to make the casts that we wanted if we wanted to make the tools and whatnot. We might get into that. That looks like something for another episode. But for now, I'm going to let it go back to what it was doing. And give us more stacks of iron. Because iron's going to become extremely important. I'm going to have to go mine a ton of iron off camera. Because you can never have too much iron. So another thing I wanted to do is, well, let's take a nap real quick. And then we'll get into that. So we're back. Nice and early morning. Let's look at our advancements. I didn't unlock anything in particular by doing that. But it looks like we may have a few things to occupy our time here while we continue to work towards the astral sorcery. We could make this watering can. And I'm assuming it's porcelain, so let's look it up. Watering can. So yeah, it's going to require a bag of Action Editions fertilizer, a whole bunch of iron plates, and a bucket all by itself. Excuse me. So we may need to cast a bucket here. Or we may need to make another bucket cast. So the only way to get it is to cast the bucket itself. Wow, I did not realize that, but that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll drop 3 more in there, because we won't interrupt the process as it stands, but we'll make an extra bucket. We should have enough ingots, yep. There we go. So that left us with exactly 3 in there from the previous one. Then we need to hammer out some iron here. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Let's grab this here. There we go. So now we need to hammer out how many pieces of iron? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of iron. Let's do that real quick. Shouldn't be too hard to get her done. There we go, we got it. Whoops, we didn't pick it up though. There we go. So let's see here. We got our bucket. We need to figure out what that fertilizer is. Okay, so we need to compost some biomesh. Okay. So let's go with the composter, which is going to be wicker, it looks like, or birch siding, and a chest or a chest. So the wicker is pretty easy to make. We've been collecting sugar cane for a while here, or reeds, just depends on who you are here. Let's grab this here. Oh man, that one fell off. There we go. Okay, so it should come out to an even number if I broke them all correctly here. Okay, that one didn't get broken correctly. There we go. Now we have our even number. We'll go grab the other ones real quick. Gerald is right here. Should be another 32. If it doesn't fall into the water and get lost forever. Which does occasionally happen. There we go. Gotta always be mindful of those doggone piranhas, let me tell you. Okay, so let's go over here. We have plenty of reeds now to make this wicker that it wants. So we'll just make up a few of them. And then let's see here. What else do we require? We require a chest, which is pretty easy. We got plenty of birch planks just sitting right here to be able to make the chest. And then the wicker is like so, right? Or am I wrong? Let's see here. The wicker requires this chest. Okay, so that one's still pretty easy. We got a ton of those stones lying around. Nothing we can't handle here. Back in the olden days when we had to craft by hand. Too funny. Too funny. Okay, so we made our little thing here. Let's drop off these wicker baskets and let's put away our sugar canes, I guess. And we need a place for this chest. We'll put it in here with the other wood items. Okay. So now we have a composter, which we weren't using before, but we are going to now. Let's see. We'll put composter. Let's put it over here. And in there we need to put that biomass, which is pretty easy to make. I guess you just put 4 seeds, I guess, together. Let's see here. Shouldn't have a problem with that. Let's grab half a stack of you. That should get us going at a minimum. There we go. Let's see how many it takes inside of here to fill up the compost. I was only able to get 8 in there. I don't know if that's enough. Let's go add some more. We got plenty of seeds. Plenty. We'll use a 4 stack here to give us a full 1 here. Let's see if it'll take 64. There we go. Okay, so it needed 64 in there to make whatever it's going to make. And so hopefully it composts. So we have these 8 left over. That's no problem. We can save them for later. Okay. So let's move some stuff out of the way here while we're waiting for this to compost. It'll take its time, and that's understandable. Let's eat real quick. Let's make sure our nutrition's staying up. Okay, so we're going to need some grain, so swap out to the bread. Okay. We'll go pick our berries. And then we got to think about our next move. What's going to come after the watering can? I'm not entirely sure what should come after the watering can, but it will be something fun, I guess. I don't know if we're going to quite get into the Betweenlands just yet, but let me tell you, it's going to be fun. Either way. So let's see here. Advancements. So we can work towards the extended crafting table, but I think it's going to require items that we don't have yet. We can look that up. Similarly to the filling in the gaps acquiring of the Constellation Papers. But let's look up just Astral Sorcery as a mod. Okay, so let's see here. ASTRA. There we go. That should narrow it down a little bit more. Okay, very good. Scorching heat and night vision. Okay, so what we want to do here is we wanted to look at that extended crafting table. Well, it should be here. I thought it was Astral Sorcery. Maybe I should look it up. So let's look it up. Extended crafting table. There it is, right there. Oh, it's extended crafting. So it's not a part of Astral Sorcery. Interesting. So we're going to need these things, I guess. They're interesting. Iron rods and black iron slate. So we're not going to be able to make these until we start getting a convenient supply of of stardust. And then we also need to make these black iron ingots, which is going to be crushed quartz and black iron. So this is going to be interesting. What do we use this for? Because this is definitely different. So extended crafting has its own book, which we could eventually get into. And definitely an unfamiliar item for stage 5. And then of course the basic catalyst from that. So I guess we can take rock crystal, black iron ingots, ender dust of all things, and lapis, and we can make stardust. Okay. So it looks like we're doing pretty good in that aspect. Maybe we'll get into it that way, but I wanted to use this to make the celestial crystals because they will give off an additional stardust, which is nice. So we'll eventually get into those things, but for now, let's get back and look here at making the Constellation Paper. I think it is a ritual. Let me look that up real quick. Let's see here. Constellation Papers. Yep, but it's going to require some sort of crystals. We have the rock crystals that we acquired. We have parchment. We even have some aquamarine, which we'll need to get some more of, I think. And it's just a ritual located in the overworld. This won't be hard at all for us. It's pretty good. Now this is something I can do. So we have those aquamarines. Let's make sure we have 4 of them lying around here somewhere. Okay, so we're going to need to acquire some more of those, but that's not an issue. I can always go mining for more. And let's see here. 2 gold ingots. That should be easy as well. We have plenty of gold. Okay, so our iron is ready to go. Let's knock it out of there. Oh, we need our hammer to go with this. There we go. So we're going to need to cut this into ingots. Or tap it into ingots, I guess. There we go. And so we'll have 2 of those. Put the others up here. And let's see here. We're going to need 2 rock crystals. Now I filled something with rock crystals somewhere. There we go. So I guess they have sizes, purity, and cutting here. So what I want is to try to find small ones because I don't think this matters for what size they are here. So I'm going to try to grab these smaller ones that I can find. I have that 99. There's a 92. Okay, I'm going to take those 2. And that should be fine. We have those 2. Well, let's see, what else are we going to require? That's it. And our parchment, of course, which is going to be... oh, we can't do the Luminous Crafting just yet because we don't have the wand. That's right. But we can make it regularly as long as we have washi. I think we still have some washi somewhere. Let's look that up real quick. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. Let's see. We have 2 pieces of we straight up have a piece of parchment. Okay. We will use that. Let's get our Necronomicon out. And we're going to start placing our items down. All this for a Constellation Paper. Oh, we need to go up and over here. There we go. So let's start placing our items down. Order shouldn't matter when it comes to the rituals here. You need to go in the center. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what we'll do is I think we just tap the altar. Oh, I probably need to shift click. Let's try here. There we go. Check that out. That's pretty cool. That's definitely cool. And we got our parchment here. Or our Constellation Paper. Bam! Check that out. You memorize Evasio, I think is what he says. A new tab has been added to Astral Sorcery. I couldn't quite read it. Let's see if we can read it here. You added a tab to Astral Sorcery Tome to keep track of it. Very nice. Very nice. Wow, I've earned a lot of achievements. Defeat the Endermans. Okay, so let's see here. Let's look at our advancements. Oh yeah. There we go. So then we're going to need the weirdest gadgets, top 10 weirdest gadgets, interesting. And then we're going to need to make the resonation, so I'll need to make a resonating wand. That is on our list of things to do, so this is definitely leading us down the right path for what we need. Okay, so we are making progress towards being able to make that resonating wand, to be able to make that parchment the other way that we were talking about making it. This is turning out quite well. I didn't realize that this was not Astral Sorcery, the extended crafting, but that's okay. We are going to be getting into it. We're just looking, maybe potentially getting that additional map, but we did good. We have our Constellation paper. It's right there. It's pretty awesome. We're doing good. But I think that's going to be it for today. I think we're going to call it there. And I thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.